Hey everyone, welcome to another process video. I'm Jenny and just showing you the layout that I'm making today, and I'm starting off with this beautiful aqua and gold piece from crepe paper. The majority is from crepe paper today. You can see there that I'm using up some of my scraps from Project Life cards that I have used in previous layouts. So I love to keep everything for times like this where I don't have to cut into a new card, because all you're going to see here is a little bit extra around the edges. So those pieces that I have cut little emblems from, or the little pictures from, are used perfectly to mat my photos. So I've just got a little tray to the side there with some leftovers, so I'm pretty much at the end of this kit and have a few little bits and pieces that I'm going to use on this layout. I'm trying to use up the majority of this chipboard sticker sheet there that I have left, so using this love as a title and just figuring out the placement for this page. So I've got that piece with the letters on it. The A doesn't mean anything, it's just a piece of paper, but it was so cute that I thought I would just include that as well. And just slowly, seeing what's going to work. And at this point in time, I'm trying to work out how the placement of the bits and pieces are going to go on the layout. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go on the diagonal or whether I'm going to go straight across. So you will see that I actually build the layer up on the diagonal and add lots of little bits and pieces from this collection. So it's just a matter of, pulling things off, placing it down, having a look, fiddling around, and just seeing what I like. So here I go with this red-backed double-sided foam, which always gives me grief. And you can see by the little coil there on my desk, yay, I'm nearly at the end and I will not have to struggle with this backing anymore. So I'm determined to use it all up, but I will be glad when that is actually finished. So just like you saw, popping that up on some foam tape to give it a little bit of dimension to the page, and just so that it's not so flat. And just trying to work out there how far to the left or right I want to put that photo mat. So I'm happy with it there. Over to the right a little bit more, and lots of fiddling around. So this photo is, of course, you would have seen lots of photos of me and a few of my husband. So this is my husband Gav, and I think that it was taken on either my birthday last year or Valentine's Day this year. So it's a fairly recent photo, and I just wanted to do a page that just documented my love for my husband, because I do lots of pages with my love for my children, and this one has a lot of journaling and just, is a sentimental page for me and my hubby. So I've pulled some buttons from my stash. They were from the dark brown looking ones were from Kaiser Craft, and the lighter ones were just from a $2 shop here. They're wood sort of buttons, and I'm using up the love heart chipboard pieces, and I end up adding, which I'm not sure because the video cuts off right at the end, but I ended up adding some gold round brads and also some pearls, Kaiser Craft pearls as well, to the layout, to give it a little bit more dimension and just to fill in some little gaps that I thought needed some filling in. And so there I've used a paintbrush. So this layout has absolutely nothing to do with paintbrushes, but none of my layouts would probably have anything to do with paintbrushes. So in one of my previous videos you would have heard me just make a comment that I'm just going to use these bits and pieces even if they don't make any sense. So there's been a rabbit on there, there's been a deer or something, where now we've got some paintbrushes. They make no sense to my layout, but they're cute, it adds some dimension. So I'm just going to use them. So otherwise they will just be in the stash, and they'll sit there for years and years and years and years, like everything else that I just put in my stash. So, you know, this is my attempt just to pull it out, to use it, and just to, you know, get on with it. So that 12 by 12 sticker sheet, I actually have 2 of those. So I got one in my last HIP kit before I had to cancel my subscription, and I had also purchased one as well before I realized that it was going to be in the HIP kit. So I'm going to just leave them in my stash for a while and use them on, you know, further layouts, or future layouts I should say. So here I am, I'm just doing some journaling lines, and you'll see that I jump ahead and the journaling is complete. So I don't like to do journaling while you're watching, and you know, it's easier for me just to think about what I want to write and then add it. So as you can see, I've written a whole lot down the side there, and I've just filled up, oh well, I haven't filled it up, but I've just placed some ink, distress ink, in a little paint palette, and I'm just adding some colour to that A. And here's some close-ups for you today, and the completed layout. You can see the gold brads and the little gems that I added, or the little pearls. So I will leave you here. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you coming and watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.